an unusual Christian name, Keane. How did that come?
Well, my father, when the World Cup was on, my father said the first goal scorer in the game, and it was Matt Holland. So my mother didn't really like that name, so he just chose Roy Keane, and then my mother didn't like Roy either, so Keane was the one that stuck. Like,
Must cause a lot of confusion.
yeah. So like, even a few people when you go away to darts, we always wondering, like, it's kind of a very not really like a not Irish name, like it's not spelt the Irish way, but it's just explaining the story as well.
Last time we spoke was just in the immediate aftermath of you securing qualification via the Tom Kirby match play final. It was just sinking in then, I could see it. How does it feel now? Has the magnitude of the achievement as a 17-year-old qualifying for your first World Championship, has that sunk in yet?
Yeah, like it's after the game, it's kind of hard to take everything in. You're straight away after the game, you're going up, and you don't really know it's actually happening. Like, am I actually going to be playing there? But it's kind of when the draw happened, then you're thinking, "Jeez, this actually is happening." So it's just about getting the right preparation and get everything kind of ready in line for the game. Like, and it's I think it's a great achievement for myself, and it's good for me, the whole family and everything, because it's kind of what you dream of when you're a young lad. Like, but I never really thought I'd be 17 and playing in the World Championship. But I'm delighted to be there.
You've been drawing a bit of attention to yourself since that as well. You've picked up a couple of titles. You've thrown a 9-darter on the development tour. Is that correct? Tell me about how the last couple of months have been.
Yeah, like it's been a really. I didn't really get a break even after that. I was away. I was playing in World Masters. I won the World Youth Masters. I qualified for the BDO Youth Final, and I played in the development tour as well in 9-darter. And it's kind of been really busy. Like, they haven't really had much time to even kind of settle myself down and think about the last maybe two weeks. I had a bit of a break, and it was good to get the break as well, to kind of get the right practice in and right preparation. But everything's going according to plan so far. What's
your routine for the week? How do you bring us through what you're doing Monday to Sunday?
Well, I've Sunday then I was practicing with Dylan Powell and over in Trim. Really good practice, and probably one of the best players I've played in practice. And just at home in the house, practicing, doing different routines and all. Me normal, not really changing much, like just doing what I normally do and what I've done that got me here. Like, just doing a few, I think one more session with Dylan and maybe even a session with Steve Lennon before coming up. So it'll be a good week's practice this week.
Did you have your eyes on anybody particular in the draw? And it was obviously great to get a legend kind of like Vincent, but had you your eyes on anybody else, or what did you think of the draw when it came out?
I said to myself, it's not a bad draw. It's not the best draw, but it's not the worst draw either. Like, because Vincent's a fast player, and he's just going to get on with the game, same as me. There's going to be just two lads up there throwing darts, and there's going to be no slowing down or anything. Just a normal game, like. And I wasn't really thinking too much about who was playing, but I went over to my nanny's to watch it, and just sitting there, and everyone was watching it, and I told my nanny I was playing Dave Chisholm if I won, and the first thing she said was, "Oh no!" So I was like, "That's great. You have great faith in me anyway." But it's good. It was a good draw. Now it's a fast-paced game, so we suit me down to the ground.
Do you think because he's a fast player as well that would it ever occur to you to try and disrupt his game by changing yours, or is that just the wrong road to go down?
That's definitely the wrong road to go down. Like, you play your own game, and if you're not good enough to beat someone playing your own game, then you shouldn't be playing at all. That's the way I look at things. Like,
how have you gone through the mental process of walking up on the stage in Alexandra Palace? We've spoken to players in the past, and they said, "Oh, it's just another game. I'll coast through it." And then we could see that when the lights went up and the crowd started cheering, that it seemed to get to them. Have you gone through that mental process at all?
It's gonna be tough, like, because everyone's gonna be singing Vincent van der Voort's name, like, and when I'm going up there, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna be pretty nervous going up, but I think once it's kind of game on, I just relax myself a little bit. And like, nerves is always good as well. If you have no nerves, then you've nothing to fight for either. So it's I just need to kind of settle myself down before I go up, and when I get up there, I just take it all in, and it's going to be one of the best experiences in my life. So
I know before you won the Tom Kirby, you'd been practicing with Michael van Gerwen that day, and then we spoke to him after. He was offering you some words of advice. What's it mean to get some comments from someone of his profile and to play with him, and maybe just some tips you can pick up off him?
Yeah, it was class. Like, I remember I was standing there and he was missing absolutely nothing. I was just looking at him. I was like, this is unreal. Like, and when you're practicing, someone came and he's giving you advice, like, you try to take everything he says on board, like, and try to put it into your game, because he's world number one for a reason. He knows what he's talking about.
You've also qualified for the junior final in Alexandra Palace. How has that affected the preparation? What's the dynamic about how much time you spent thinking about becoming a junior champion, or the amount of time you spent thinking of winning a first round match at Ali Pali?
To be honest, I haven't really thought much about the youth final first. Like, I'm just trying to get over the game before in the main World Championship first, and then I kind of think about it. Like, I think about it a little, but didn't really go into much detail. Like, it's just the same practice as always. Like, and change nothing, and just it's a final. Like, so it's just take it as another game. But of course, it's big stakes. There's like big stakes ahead, but we'll just take it as another game and see how it goes. Really.
In many ways, this is a shot to nothing for you, Keane. You're ahead of where you should be of a man of your age. You're the third youngest qualifier ever at the third youngest player ever at the World Championship. Does that take a lot of pressure off and maybe put it onto your opponent that no matter what happens here, you're ahead?
I think so. Like, maybe he'd be just thinking, "Jez, I'm playing a young lad now," but I don't know. Like, I hopefully they know who I am, or hopefully they know how good I am, but I'm just going to go up there and hopefully my game shows, and if it does, like, I know I can throw good darts and beat anybody, but so can anyone. Like, so can Vincent. Vincent can put up there with the best of them, so it'll be a really good game, and I just hope my proper game comes out on stage.